90% of the traders lose 90% of their capital within 90 days. That's a horrible statistic, and I want to show you one of the top secrets of the professional and profitable traders, and show you how you can be one of the top 10% in the trading world right after the intro. Pooh! If you want to support my work, leave a like and a subscription and stay tuned whenever I upload a new video. Hey guys, my name is Jeremy. I've been trading the markets since 2015, and in this video I want to show you how you can be one of the top 10% and one of the secrets that professional traders know and you might don't know because you're watching this video, and I guess that you are not able to make profit or consistent profit in the long run. So before we get right into the secret, which is not really a secret, I want to show you, or I want to tell you why you probably are not able to make profit with your trades. Although you have your strategies, your back-tested setups, and you feel confident, but you still don't really realize why you cannot make profit. To be honest, I was a part of the statistics when I started trading back in the days. I burned so much money you cannot imagine because I was blind and I was, let's say, guided by the wrong people on the internet. Because when you start trading, the first thing you do, you Google, you try to find guidance on the internet. So you're looking for professional traders to give you advice, to give you educational content, and you try to watch different coaches, different YouTube videos, try to you know, get a little piece of the cake to get your own great mix, like your own strategies and your own setups. But the point is, at the beginning you don't know what you don't know. The exchange market, or the stock market, the crypto market, the financial market is a huge jungle of different terms that we don't understand. We have no idea what these people are talking about. So what we do is we take the simple thing, which is a technical analysis, and want to get right into that and start completely motivated. What you see is the entire internet is infested with a lot of coaches, and you might realize or notice that these scammy lifestyle millionaire traders who show you big Lamborghinis, a big penthouse suite, and a millionaire lifestyle, they can trade wherever they want, whenever they want, with 2 clicks per day and make like 30,000 a day or 10,000 or whatever. They just show you what you would like to have. This is when the seed of greed starts to grow in your brain, okay? So when you watch these videos and you are totally motivated and want to get right into it, you already see your future inside of your favorite car, you're traveling through the world, you have your wife next to you, and you want to get into this as fast as possible because you want to make quick money. It is the beginning of the end, because the seed of greed is already planted inside of your head. And this is where it all starts, with wrong expectations. And let me tell you what, these wrong expectations will cause the wrong thinking. The wrong thoughts will cause wrong decisions, because however you think, every thought affects your decisions and your actions. So it has an impact on when you buy, why you sell, how much you risk, and so on. So everything that you do and the result on your account is always the result of all of your actions. So what does that mean? It means there's something wrong with your mindset, right? Because if my current account balance is the result of all my actions, and all my actions are the result of the way I think, I have the wrong mindset and the wrong expectations. So let me give you a little example. Let's say you are watching a documentation about the desert. Okay, let's take the Sahara for our example. In this documentation, you see researchers. They are traveling through the desert, and they try to find the paradise, the oasis. And you're watching this and you see them smiling. You see that at the end of the documentation they have reached that oasis easily, and you want to experience the same thing. And what you do is you are looking for guidance on the internet. So there's some researchers telling you to buy a compass, buy a map, buy some different tools like a field glass. What you need is you need water, and maybe you need white clothes because it's pretty hot in the desert. Okay, and you are totally motivated. You're watching YouTube videos how to use these tools, and all these tools, yeah, they represent the technical analysis that you have learned, or that you are still learning. And you feel ready. You wanna get into that desert right now. Why do I compare the desert with the markets? Because it's a completely deadly environment, like the market, because every single mistake you do will be punished immediately. There's no mercy. There's no space for mercy in the desert and in the market. So what you see is you see a beautiful chart. You see green and red colors. It all looks pretty simple. Why does it look so simple and easy? Because the access to the markets has never been that easy like these days. And if there's someone on the internet telling you that to make money on the stock market is easy as well, why would you not think that, yeah, trading is an easy thing to do and I'm gonna be rich tomorrow, I'm gonna be a financial free individual? That's what you think. Or you're that type of person who's thinking, if it was so easy, everyone in here, everyone in my family would be a millionaire already, because it seems like they want to sell you that as an easy thing to do, but it's not. So all this is scam. So whether you're person A or person B, you are wrong, because to make money at the market is definitely possible. It's not only made for the rich people. I mean, the rich people were not always rich. Not all of them. They became rich, like Warren Buffett. He did nothing else than investing in new companies. Now you are inside of the desert because you think you're ready for this. And the problem right now is you have the wrong expectations, point A, and you have no experience at all. So what you have is you have your setups. You know how to use that field glass, you know how to use the map, the compass, and so on, and you studied all this, okay? And what you do is you try to find opportunities. You want to find that oasis right now, and you're looking towards north and towards south, and you see two opportunities. There's an oasis and in the south as well, and you decide to go towards north because it looks more likely that you're gonna reach that oasis today. It's not that far away. So what you do is you walk towards that oasis. Yeah, that is your analysis right now. What you have is you have that one bottle of water, okay? And in your backpack, you have empty bottles that you want to fill up with the water of the oasis. You're totally motivated. You feel like, yes, man, that was so easy. Oh my gosh, I'm in the desert and I immediately found an oasis, and now I'm gonna, head to it, and I'll be there before the day ends. And what you do is you drink that water because you feel like, oh gosh, this is way hotter than it looked like through the tube, and now you drink 50% of your water, okay, or 25%. You drink a lot of water. You just drink how you feel like. You just drink it because you are thirsty and you want to feel confident. So you drink it, and you wanna go to that oasis as fast as possible. So what you do is you run and run and run and run and run. And what happens is you're gonna be exhausted very soon because it's so hot, right? And you're running and running and running, and you feel like you come closer to that oasis right now, and you feel good, you are upbeat, no one can stop you, you're all the way up. And what suddenly happens is there's something appearing in the horizon right in front of you towards that oasis, and it's a sandstorm. And you had no idea that something like that can happen in the desert. So what you do is you turn around because you've seen a rock right there, and you try to hide behind that and wait until the sandstorm disappears. So what happens is you have to walk back. You have to walk back towards your starting point, and what happens is you already wasted a lot of water. And what you realize is you are very, very thirsty, and half of your water is already gone. So you felt like that was not a lot, and you empty the whole bottle right now, and you feel panic because if you don't reach that oasis, you're probably gonna die of thirst. So what you do is you run and run and run and run and run until you can't anymore. Yeah, because you want to reach that oasis as fast as possible. And now the sun is slowly going down, and suddenly that oasis disappears. It's just gone. And you feel like, oh my gosh, what did just happen? I've seen that oasis and there is none. It was a Fata Morgana. It was a Fata Morgana. Okay? And now you're there, you have no water left to turn around, go back, and walk towards the real oasis in the south. and what happens is you will die of thirst. This is the moment when you've burned your entire account, caused by wrong expectations, caused because you were not paying any attention, you were not carefully, and you did not manage your water. So what is the difference between you and a professional trader? The difference is a professional trader is a survivor. He always tries to survive in order to reach that oasis. How does he do this? It is pretty simple. If you get into the desert, you would immediately feel how dangerous it is, yeah? But that's not what we do when we take a look at the charts. But it's the same thing. So the first thing you should do is you should plan how much water you drink, okay? You should always drink as much water as you need to survive, not to feel confident, okay? You don't want to feel that, oh yeah, now I'm good, I'm not thirsty anymore, you know, now I can run and everything is fine and let's go. Yeah, you know, not like this. You want to survive. You want to plan how much water do I need to survive, how far away is that oasis, how much time do I need, and how much water do I need to survive. And if that oasis turns out to be a Fata Morgana, I've still enough water to go to the other oasis, to turn around, okay? This is what we call water management or money management, all right? The second thing is risk management. If I walk through that desert, and we know it's a deadly environment, I always have to expect dangerous things to appear, okay? This could be a sandstorm. A sandstorm is an example for volatility. So when I walk through the desert, I should always expect that something like this is going to happen. Same with the markets, okay? This is what we call risk management. So anything can happen at any time. So how can we avoid that? We should, for example, when we trade the markets, always look at the economy calendar and know if there's any volatile event today, like an interest rate decision, like CPIs, PMIs, whatever. If there's any volatile happening, I stay out of the market and wait for the result. Or I can trade it if I have the experience and know how I deal with the sandstorm. But if I have no idea about this, I will not trade this. I will not be in the market, okay? The third thing is the trade management, and I'm going to show you some examples in the chart, okay? All these things around analysis. Analysis is just a small part of it. It's like 20 or 30% of your trading. All these things around analysis are way more important in order to be successful in trading. Okay, so the trade management, what is that? For example, if you walk through the desert, yeah, a professional trader, survivor, would always look for any evidence of a Fata Morgana. He's not just running. He's always looking at that oasis that he sees, and he wants to identify any single evidence of a Fata Morgana. Why? Because you can always turn around. You can always turn around if you realize that this is not a real oasis. And it doesn't matter, because if he's wrong and he says, he sees, okay, there's the first evidence, and he makes a break and looks at it again, waits a bit and looks at it again and sees, okay, it's probably not a Fata Morgana like I just thought, he can still go towards the oasis. So what is the problem? Same thing to trading. For example, want to follow a trend and I see that the trend is not willing to continue, I just go out right now. And if the market decides to follow the trend again, you can get back into the market whenever you want. Okay, this is the point. These are the things that makes the difference between the 90% and the 10%. They know how to manage the trade. They know how to manage the risk and the water or the capital or your money. Okay, I want to show you some examples for this, and we're gonna take a look at the chart right now. Okay, I hope you can see that chart well. This is the DAX chart in 1 hour chart, and we are looking for the oasis right now. And as a professional trader, you always do have a definition for that oasis that you're looking for, always. And in this case, we are looking for a simple strategy, which is a trend following strategy. And before we can find a trend, we need the definition for a trend. We want to keep it very simple in this scenario. It doesn't matter what you use, whether you use MACDs, MAs, volume profile, price action, time cycles, whatever, it doesn't matter. We want to keep it simple. We stay at price action now, because it seriously doesn't matter what you use. the important thing is that you have back tested your strategies and that you feel confident with them and that you know that they work with your asset. So in this case, we're going to use a trend following strategy, which is one of the most which is one of the easiest strategies. And we need a definition for the oasis that we are looking for. So what we are looking for an uptrend. We've seen the market goes down, yeah, and we see that trend line in yellow, and now we were breaking out of it and probably see a trend change and want to follow that impulse upwards. Okay, so what is the definition? The definition of the oasis or the uptrend that we are looking for is we need higher highs and higher lows. Like I said, we want to keep it simple, and this is what we are looking for. Okay, so if we know how the oasis should look like, we can also know how it should not look like. Okay, this is what we should always keep in mind. Yeah, know what it know the conditions of your setup. Okay, and if you don't see one of these conditions in your chart, you have no reason to trade that or no reason to go towards that oasis. Okay, so we need higher highs and higher lows. That's what we are looking for. We pretend like this is a life scenario now. Okay, so we see that uptrend, we see that impulse, yeah, about the trend line, and we see a correction. Now we see the next impulse, and we have the first evidence of an uptrend because we see a higher low, and we obviously were breaking through that high right there and have created a higher high. So what we were looking for is the next opportunity to buy the next low or the next higher low, and now we are waiting for that opportunity, and the market still goes up. We still have that, we have the evidence for the oasis, right? So we are waiting for a nice moment to get into the market. What could be a nice price in this case? We are already we have our analysis, and we look at this high, for example, and this green line now is, like I said, we want to keep it simple, is the entry we are looking for. So this is our support level. Okay, the support level where we want to buy and follow that impulse. And why is that support level? Okay, because it would be a retest of the previous high. We see there's relevance in the market. That's we are also, that's what we are also looking for. Yeah, but we need to wait for the market to go to this level right now, and then we buy. So we know where we want to buy. Now it's the question, where do we want to get out of this trade again? Where's the point of return? Okay, so where should we forget about this idea and run towards the other oasis, or wait until we see a real oasis? I mean, we need higher lows as well, right? So if the market goes below that that low here, yeah, we would see lower lows. And if we see lower lows, we don't see the definition of the uptrend or the oasis we are looking for. What does that mean? The stop loss level is somewhere around, somewhere below this low. We don't talk about the target right now. I just wanna show you how you can manage the trades, or how I manage the trades. Okay, so now we are looking for that entry. Like I said, it's just a simple example, and now we get triggered. You see the market goes back to that support level, and we get triggered, and now we in the market. Like I said, it looks like that. This is our long position. Like I said, the target doesn't matter, but we have the stop loss somewhere below this low. Yeah, this is our stop loss level, and I delete that again because we want to see what happens. But just imagine this is the stop loss level somewhere here. Okay, and now it's getting, now we are looking at that market. We don't go away, you know. I mean, you can if you're too nervous and you just want to wait until the market reaches your target and triggers the take profit, or it triggers your stop loss level. But we want to manage that trade actively, so we wait what is going to happen. The market goes up again. This is the first evidence for you that you are probably right. Okay, and we see there's consolidation. So the market is hesitating, going up and down a bit, and now we see a nice candle. Now we feel like, yeah, this might be the right decision. Okay, and now it's a very, very crucial point again, because we are retesting this high. What do we need? We need higher highs. Okay, so I'm gonna take the brush. We need to get about this high in order to see our oasis. Right now it's getting very, very important, and we keep observing, or what am I doing? We keep looking at the market, and we see we are bouncing off that high. So we are testing this high, and now we should pay a lot of attention. And what we see is we bounce off that level. So this could be the first evidence of a Fata Morgana. Yeah, because we don't see another high, but we still need to be patient, because it could just be, like a profit save of those who were buying at this point, and this could be just a retracement before it goes up again, like here. Yeah, just a small retracement, and now we wait. But now we should, we should hear the alert in our head right now, and should be very, 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 very carefully. This could be a Fata Morgana. So what I do right now at this point, yeah, when I see something like this and I don't see any motivation to break above this high, yeah, I'm still patient, but I do already reduce my risk. What can you do? You can either, decrease your risk and pull your stop loss level closer to your entry point, yeah, or you could sell half of your position and save some profit. You already save some profit, and you lose way, way less than you could have lost before if the market goes down to the stop loss level again. So, but we are still patient, I mean, if the market goes above this high, we can still stack up the position. Don't forget that you can always, this is the only thing you have any impact on. You can do whatever you want to do. It should just be a part of your plan and a part of your definition of the oasis. So, I mean, now we are going, step back again, towards the other oasis, but we are still looking at that potential Fata Morgana. Okay, we can still turn around. We can do whatever we want. We are free. Okay, so now I've sold, let's say, half of my position and decreased my risk. Okay, and with the stop loss level, I just wait for the market to break above this high, because if we don't break above this high, it could be a potential double top pattern. And now we are waiting, and the market goes down again, and we see that the market decides to buy close to this support level again. So this could mean, yeah, that there is another chance for the market to go up again. We see demand, yeah, as long as we see that the support level has relevance and represents a demand zone, we can still expect that this trend is going to continue. But now it's getting very crucial again, because like I said, we want to see higher highs and higher lows. This is okay. I mean, this is a low and this is a low. This low is still higher, so there's still chance that something happens after this consolidation. And what happens is the market goes up and bounces off again and goes down. This is the point where I close my position. Okay, because we see a lower high right now, and we see a lower low. Okay, and we see a potential double top pattern right there. Oops, I need a second one. Right there. This is our double top pattern. A potential double top pattern. I mean, anything could happen. The market could still consolidate, go sideways, create a triple top pattern, create an SHS pattern, create a rectangle, and continue the journey outwards. And the point, it doesn't matter what happens. You just need to know what you do. Okay, you just need to know, what do I do if I don't see the definition of the oasis in the market? Okay, and it's like I said, if the market goes up again, you can buy at any time. You can always buy. Okay, you can follow the trend again if you see that this might be an oasis, but now the evidence is the possibility that this is a Fata Morgana is very high. So what I do is, I don't want to die of thirst, so I stay out of the market. That's it. That's what we call trade management. Okay, this is how we manage a losing trade, because when we look at it, we see that the market goes below that support level again. This is the point where like that. This is the point where I sell. Now I'm out and wait until something happens, and you still have profit because I sold some of my profit at this point somewhere. Okay, so I don't hope. I'm not like, oh my gosh, please go up again, please, I can't, I don't want to lose that trade, I don't accept the losing trade, oh please, come on, do it like that. No space. The market and the desert has no space for hope. So be hard, man. Be a hard man or woman. Be an adult and not a little hoping kid. You know, everything that happens is in your hand. Okay, you have no impact on the market's future. You can predict, you can see what is more likely, but you have no impact on that. What you have an impact on is how you manage the trade, how you manage your risk and your money. Okay, let's get into risk management. For example, if I'm in for example in the economic calendar, you know, I can always check when do we have a volatile what is this, when do we have a volatile event. For example, today it could be the core durable goods orders of the USA. If I have no idea how to trade this, if I have no idea how to deal with the sandstorm, I'm gonna stay out. Yeah. Other part of the risk management is, how's my internet connection? Can I always call my broker if I have no internet and tell him to close the position, take the profit, or whatever, for example. So there's a lot of things around this technical analysis thing that makes that are way more important. But not only one thing is important. It's like a lot of little things you have to do right. Okay, that's the point. And let's get back into the chart. Oh holy, let's get back into the chart. Where is it? DAX. Yeah, let's get back into the chart. And what happens is, look at that, the market goes sideways all the time. So there was no reason to stay in, and suddenly the market goes up again. And this is the point where you can buy. Now you have your higher high again and you can buy. That's it. That's one of the secrets. It's not even a secret. It's just, you know, the way you act and the way you make your decisions is caused by wrong expectations and by a wrong mindset. Professional traders do see opportunities, just as, like the name says, opportunities. Don't make the mistake and marry your ideas, because no matter how good your technical analysis is and no matter how clean the trend is that you see, anything can happen at any time. Any happening in the world has an impact on the market. For example, you never know, you know, whether Trump is going to tweet that he's going to attack Japan, or you never know if there's, I don't know, a pipeline, you know, broken, and you've seen the crude oil downtrend. You want to follow the trend downwards. There's a pipeline breaking and the market has less access to oil. It means that we have less supply and the price probably goes up. So anything in the world that happens has an impact, and no one knows what will happen. Yeah, we are no magicians, or we are no witches. So always see opportunities just as opportunities. Know how your oasis have to look like, and if the oasis does not look like how you have defined it, be ready for all scenarios. And this is how you grow your own confidence, because no matter what happens, you always know what to do. And this is the point. This is how you can make money in the long run, because you know how to act in the worst case scenario, and you know how to act if the trade is going well, is doing well. So guys, what I actually want to say is that, you know, the professional and profitable traders, they are not any daredevils, you know, badass daredevils. They are survivor. They are survival experts. That is the difference between you, or the 90%, and the 10%. Of course, it's a lot more, you know, it's a lot more knowledge about the markets, but this is caused by expectations. And real traders, they do handle trading like a real business. And since the access is so easy, since people tell you that this is so easy thing to do, easy to make money, you don't really see trading as a real business. If you like that video and you think that was helpful, leave a thumb up, leave a like in the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you got any questions or any other topic you want me to talk about, let me know that in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed that video. I wish you happy learning, a lot of nice trades. Make sure to check my Patreon project down in the description below. All my trading view channel if you want to get signals every day and free educational stuff. I'm up for now. I wish you happy trading, happy learning. Peace.